कमजोर आत्माएं हैं, उन्हों को सुनने और सुनाने के साथी बहुत जल्दी बनाते। क्यों? ऐसी आत्मा एकांत प्रिय हो नहीं सकती, इसलिए वो साथी बनाने में बहुत होशियार होगा। इसलिए बाहर से कभी कभी दिखाई ऐसे देता है कि उन्हों का संगठन पावरफुल और ज्यादा लगता है। एक बात सदा के लिए याद रखो कि माया के जाने के अंतम चरण है, इसलिए विदाई लेते लेते भी अपना तीर लगाती रहती। इसलिए कहाँ कहाँ कभी कभी माया का प्रभाव अपना काम कर लेती है। वो आराम से जाने वाली नहीं है। लास्ट घड़ी तक डायरेक्ट रूप नहीं तो इनडायरेक्ट, कड़वा रूप नहीं तो बहुत मीठा रूप, और नए से नया रूप धारण कर ब्राह्मणों को ट्रायल करती रहती। फिर भोले भाले ब्राह्मण क्या कहते हैं, ये तो बाप दादा ने सुना ही नहीं था, इस रूप में भी माया आती है। वह तो अलबेलेपन के कारण अपने को चेक भी नहीं करते, और क्या सोचते हैं कि बाप दादा तो कहते ही है कि माया आएगी। आधा अक्षर तो याद रखते कि माया आएगी, लेकिन माया जीत बनना है ये भूल जाते। समझाना सभी ने समझा।
Om Shanti. Avyakt signals understand how great the importance of purity is and become great. In order to become equal to the Father and to come close to the Father, no impurity in the form of lust, the greatest enemy, should attack you even in your dreams. You should easily and naturally constantly have the awareness of brotherhood. Do not come down from the original stage of the soul being the embodiment of all virtues and powers. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avikti Parivar. Today's day 22. Shiv Bhagwan Vach. God Shiva's versions. Bhagwan, master of the garden. Now we'll listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone. Everyone is well, okay, happy. Very good. Thanks, Baba. We use the word that mouth is like the conch in the hands of Vishnu. They show 4 ornaments, and one is conch. That is meant to be for awakening the souls. That means the words which we should speak should be beneficial and awakening the soul. And Baba said that yes, Baba says that Maya will come until end in bitter form and then sweet form. We children have to be victorious, not careless, right? Baba said Maya will not leave you until she's ready to go, but before she goes, she will keep pulling you. So we have to be attentive, right? I had been practicing lot how, there is great pull to be very much engaged into practice. When Baba said this morning, you have to be bodiless, then I will take you with me. So one soul called and said, I don't think I am enough body. I don't think I experience bodiless enough time. So I said, well, this is the practice we might have to do often during day. So I had a big pull for quite a time and I felt very, very good that we listen so much, right? We see everything, listen everything, even if it's not necessary. Even seeing or even listening, right? But then all those thoughts will come in the mind. So to experience Baba, to be close to Baba, I have to be in my original stage of virtues and powers. And really, bodiless is when I am in soul consciousness. So I was for an hour or two, was very pulled. So then I said, how much time really we spend in practice? Our intellect is busy, our mind is busy, we are busy. It's necessary or also it's habit, right? We don't feel that I have anything, so I have to keep doing something. But actually to reach our destination, we will need to make time during day, even few times or little longer time to practice. So really that power which will come in the stage, Ashariri or bodiless is where there is no pull of body. In general terms, but also when body has any kind of pain or any illness or something, if I can remain bodiless stage, but that will require a lot of practice. Baba did, Mama did, our dadis did. So we all also have to do that. Right? These days, no one can say, oh, old ones might think like that. But you don't know these days, even the young ones, right? When the part has to change. And so any soul at any age can leave to play another part. Right? So practice is very important. And also, you all might have had good conversation with your surgeon, right? Did you tell him everything? What is bothering you? What is troubling you? What is hurting you? He's the great healer, right? And he does so wonder that you even forget everything. Generally, you will keep thinking over and over and over, but Baba's drishti, Baba's help, that you just let go of everything and see what I learned, what was my reaction, how much power I have. A lot of learning happened and we move forward. So the relationship with Baba as surgeon is very personal, right? Because Baba doesn't repeat that, right? Doesn't say anyone anything about anyone. So these are relationships we should use not only for a day, but whenever there is any kind of heaviness or you're not feeling well, your feelings are kind of confused, or go to Baba and feel from Baba to have beautiful feelings. Right? Baba's love for us, that he always uses so many elevated titles for us. No one will give you so many titles as Baba gives. Highest on high, most elevated, holy swans, and spiritual roses, so many titles. Don't just listen to the word, what Baba says. Feel what he's saying to you. And that feeling will help you to experience that quality in you. It's not question of that it will create any ego, no. Spiritual intoxication. And it's very, very important to have spiritual intoxication, because then you're not attracted or affected by anything in that intoxication. That also we know that God is speaking. He's saying, as Father, He's looking at us as children and reminding us how we began journey. We were divine, we were pure, we were 16 degrees, we were Maryada Purushottam. So Baba tells us how we began journey, and then how gradually we reach to a stage where there are no degrees of purity. But again, belonging to Baba, Baba said, "You are a pure soul." And it touched us immediately. And we say, "Yes, Baba, I'm a pure soul. I want to live a pure life and I want to become 100% pure." So we start making efforts to become 100% pure so that my degrees keep increasing of purity. Every word which Baba speaks to us is so elevated. And they are not only words because they have power, they are blessings. When we listen, our heart is touched and we start creating that awareness and start becoming that. And Baba said, children, your life has to be like lotus flower, right? Untouched and above. So we all are making efforts. And of course, each one of us have attained some percentage of that stage of how to live amongst everything, everyone, but just be detached and lovely. So we will, Baba also then looks at us as beautiful flowers. Each one of you, just imagine for a moment that Baba is changing forest of thorns into garden of flowers. Baba is changing forest of thorns. It is thorn, whole world, right? Any kind of thorn, anger and greed or jealousy or ego, they are all thorns, right? One hurt others and the self. So Baba makes us flowers, right? We have never heard anyone can change thorn into flower. But we realize, yes, this is what Baba did to us. We are very, very careful in our thoughts, words, and actions. So that we doesn't prick in any way, but shall remain full of fragrance, beauty, color. Gardener has love with everyone. There is a song, it says, "I love the thorns and also flowers." Because he will change them into flowers. But also he used them for protection, right? So our relationship with Baba as master of the garden is very beautiful. So tomorrow when you wake up in the morning, just look at yourself. Baba, in your garden, I am a beautiful, fully blossomed flower. And have this determined thought that I will stay fully blossomed, not a law, Maya, or is strong, and to remain that I will receive, open myself to sunlight, open myself for watering, take it, receive it, it's there. Baba is providing us, taking care of us, making us flowers. It will be very, very exciting to experience yourself to be fully blossom flowers tomorrow. We are living flowers, we can look at Baba. Other flowers, they can't see the gardener. They can feel the gardener when there is water and when gardener is taking care of any plant. Mm. The love of gardener for that plant and flower helps that plant and flower to grow, to blossom. That is why they say when you are watering your plants, do it with love. Some people even play very soft music near plants, and they say plant really blossoms and grow very nicely. So Baba's Murli song for us. Mm. Baba's light and might on each one of us. I have to just be in the open and garden and have awareness of being flower. So experience that relationship with Baba. And you can only experience if you think, who am I, right? I'm a flower, Baba is gardener. But if you only say Baba is gardener and forget that I am flower, then what will you receive? Sometimes it does happen, right? We always remember who Baba is, what Baba is, but who am I connecting with Baba? Connecting with Baba, a son of knowledge. What is Baba showering, sustaining us, taking care of us? So now very soon we will be celebrating Dadi Gulzar's first anniversary on March 11th. So Avyakt Babdada, Avyakt Murli reminds us of what Baba became and also through the medium, her love, her sweetness, connection with Baba, closeness with Baba was amazing. We all also have to remain very, very close with our source for our sunlight, for our watering, for our everything what flower needs from Baba. He's gardener, he's taking care of us. And don't be too worried about Maya. Maya will do what Maya has to do. We will do what we have to do, right? So we all have to be delicate and soft like flowers, but very strong, very, very stable. So tomorrow, experience that relationship, and I'm sure you all will have beautiful experiences, attainment, and whole day you will be very cheerful and happy, light, full of fragrance. Om Shanti. Everyone's mind now is towards Madhuban, right? Now some want to go, but every answer from every airline is no availability, no seat available. Seems to be very, very full until 15th April. These are not people from Madhuban, but Lokik people also. So Bhumi and myself, we will be leaving on March 2nd, and we return on March 28th. 30th, yeah. Leave Madhuban 28th and come back at 30th. But as Bhumi Ben mentioned that Avyakti Parivar program will continue because whole team is here and Peace Village has taken responsibility to do some part of that, and I will do it from Madhuban. You will get some power, flavor, experience of Madhuban too when I speak from there. So you stay part of the Avyakti Parivar. We will continue. And those who want to send something for Madhuban as their cooperation or contribution, you can let us know so that we can take it for Madhuban. And of course, we need everyone's good wishes. It's a very long trip. And we are going out after 2 years. And there will be thousands of people, but also in the flight and quite a long journey. So I think Baba's blessings and your good wishes will help us to reach safely, which we will, when I speak to you from there, you will know. Even you are not there physically, I know everyone's heart will be there. And we will make you the part of all the celebrations which will be happening there. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakti Journey, Sakar Murli, the beautiful meeting of the ocean and the rivers.
ब्रह्मलोक का रहने वाला आया है देने को ज्ञान। वो था ब्रह्मा के तन में, वो था ब्रह्मा के तन में, किसी किसी ने लिया पहचान। ब्रह्मलोक का रहने वाला आया है देने को ज्ञान।
दूसरे बाप दादा के घर में आए हैं तो जरूर उनको याद करते होंगे। फिर यहाँ आकर के खाना पीना बैठना एक के घर में और याद करना दूसरे को, भाई ये तो ठगी हो जाएंगी। क्यों? तो बाप ने समझाया है। एक होती है अव्यभिचारी याद, दूसरी होती है व्यभिचारी याद। अभी व्यभिचारी माना बहुत संबंधियों को याद करना, ठीक है नहीं? कोई भी याद करे, और कोई होते हैं नहीं, हम तो एक दूसरा न कोई कहते हो ना बरोबर, हाँ? तो एक माना वो हो गया अव्यभिचारी याद। अभी दूसरी कोई की भी याद पड़ती है तो हो जाती है व्यभिचारी याद। तो याद करना तो एक को याद करना है, क्योंकि अभी तो बच्चों को ज्ञान मिला, वो एक तो हमारा कमाल करके विश्व का मालिक कर देते हैं। माना मेरा तो एक है, तो एक भक्ति मार्ग में भी भक्ति करना, पूजा करना, फलाना करना, क्योंकि भक्ति में याद तो पड़ती है ऐसे ही। क्योंकि वो हम बच्चे बाबा भी कहते हैं कि हमने भी तो पहले ही शिव बाबा की भक्ति की है, तो हमने बहुत भक्ति की है। अगर बेचारी से उतर करके वे बेचारी में चले आए हैं। अभी भी क्या कहना चाहिए बच्चों को, जब अंजाम करते हम एक को ही याद करेंगे तो बाप रोज रोज ऐसे ही कहते हैं। बच्चे कहते हैं बाबा हमको शिव बाबा याद नहीं पड़ते हैं। तो बाबा कहते हैं वाह, तुम जब भक्ति मार्ग करते थे तभी भी इंतजाम करते थे, हम शिव बाबा की ही याद करेंगे, अगर विचारी भक्ति करेंगे, दूसरा कोई को नहीं, क्योंकि दूसरा कोई भी फायदा पहुंचाने वाला कोई नहीं, क्योंकि यही है पतित पावन, एक कोई कहा जाते हैं। तो वो भी ऊंचे से ऊंचा, भक्ति में तो वो ऊंचे से ऊंचा। तो अभी तो भक्ति तो नहीं है बच्चों को, अभी बच्चों को है ज्ञान, उसमें भी है याद किसकी, ज्ञान के सागर की। तो फिर उनको याद करना पड़ते हैं कि खुद ज्ञान सागर कहते हैं। तो जो भक्ति में कहते थे जब आएंगे तब आपकी याद रहेंगे, क्योंकि उस समय में ये समझ तो होती है आत्मा को, तो बाप है आएंगे तो उनकी याद करेंगे, तभी तो उनसे वर्षा मिलेगा ना। फिर दूसरा कोई की याद नहीं करनी चाहिए। देवताएं तो और ही अच्छे हैं यहाँ के मित्र संबंधियों से। अभी हर एक अपने अपने से पूछे, हम एक को याद करते हैं या अनेक मित्र संबंधी फलाना तिराकी को अंजाम तो कोई किया है, कोई दूसरा भा नहीं किया, दूसरा कोई भी कारण देने की दरकारी नहीं है, और कारणों को डाल देते हैं पानी में, क्योंकि समझते हैं कि चतुर्स्वभाव को याद करेंगे तो उनसे और दिल भी लगानी है, उनसे फल मिलने का है। अगर बुद्धि वहां से छूट करके और संबंध के पास गई तो वे विचारी हो जाते हैं याद। तो हर एक अपने से पूछेगा, अब व्यभिचारी याद में रहते हैं या व्यभिचारी मित्र संबंधी या कोई भी गुरु गोसाई। अभी गुरु गोसाई तो सब छूट गए तुम बच्चों का, और की पूजा तो छोड़ दी, बाकी रही याद मित्र संबंधियों की। अरे वो भी मित्र संबंधियों की और उनकी याद हो जाती है। बाप कहते हैं नहीं मुझे ही याद करो और मित्र संबंधियों को छोड़ दो, क्यों? ये मित्र संबंधी भी खत्म हो जाएंगे, पीछे इस वाली तो तुमको मित्र संबंधी सभी दैवी गुणों वाले मिलेंगे, जो बन रहे हैं उनमें से मिलेंगे। इसलिए बाप को याद करने से, नई दुनिया में जाने से फिर तुम्हारा मित्र संबंधी सब नहीं मिलेंगे, एकदम पुरानी चिट्ठी नहीं मिलेंगे, क्योंकि पुरानी सब भ्रष्टाचारी है ना। तो ये जांच करना है कि मेरे को जो शिष्टाचारी बनाते हैं या जो याद गए जैसे शिष्टाचारी बनते हैं उनको याद करे, या मित्र संबंधियों को या देवताओं को याद करे। ये हमेशा अपने ऊपर जांच रखनी होती है। कहा भी तुमने है, बाबा से इंतजाम भी तुमने किया है, बाबा जब आप आएंगे तभी आपका ही बनेंगे। अभी अपने से पूछो क्या हमारा बनते हो या दूसरे को, तो बराबर है। तुम जब भी कहते हो आपको इतने समय याद कर, बाकी किसको याद करते हो बताओ? तो देखो उस याद में कितने आते होंगे, ढेर के ढेर आते होंगे। याद करनी है एक की। बाप भी कहते ने कि या मैं इसलिए तुम मुझे अपने परलौकिक बाप को याद करो, क्योंकि वो है पतित पावन।
प्रकाश कुंड की वो ज्वाला जिसने हर एक ज्योति जगाई, प्रकाश कुंड की वो ज्वाला जिसने हर एक ज्योति जगाई, उनको देखते ही सबने फिर से आत्म रोशनी पाई। उसकी वाणी सुन के बन गए उसकी वाणी सुन के बन गए तुच्छ मानव देव समान।
जैसे बच्चों पे रुहानी बाप और दादा का दिलो जान से गर्लफ्रेंड से याद कर गुड नाइट। भगवानी बच्चों पे भगवानी बाप की नमस्ते।
Om Shanti. So tomorrow is Wednesday and we'll be having a Vyakti Children Murli class from 5 to 5:30. Rest of the schedule will remain same with the 5 times of Yoga Bhakti. All right, so now we'll get our homework. Would like to invite our dear angel sister, Sister Shireen. Welcome.
Om Shanti, everyone. Good evening. Good evening, Didi. Om Shanti. I loved what you shared about Baba being the gardener. And there were several points that I thought were so interesting. One was that we have to have this relationship, not just this one part of the phrase that he's my gardener, but that I am a flower and he's my gardener. And so as a flower, what is my responsibility? And so I feel as a gardener, he's always so careful about where he places the plant and where he places the flower pot, that it gets enough sunlight, it's in the right spot in the garden, it's getting enough water, it's getting enough nutrients. That's all the things the gardener takes care of. And I, as a spiritual flower, have to have this, we have to be soft like a flower, but also very firm and not really get affected by Maya. And I was thinking Maya is like the weeds. You know, there's so many weeds. And if you don't take care of the weeds in a garden, if you don't take care of the weeds, they really overtake. Especially in a place like Florida, you know, in 2 minutes you turn your back and you come, and then there are weeds everywhere. And so the weeds will be there. And as a flower, that I shouldn't really worry about the weeds, but really just focus on taking the right sustenance from Baba, the right. And it's his duty also to provide, and he will provide. We don't have to tell Baba our duty. He will provide whatever he needs to provide. His duty, we don't have to tell him his duty. He will provide whatever he needs to provide. So this whole aspect of really establishing this relationship with Baba as the gardener and me as the flower, and how he really is helping me become a better flower, how he's helping me with my fragrance, my beauty, my color, my, everything. And so with that, let's have the homework for tomorrow. Master of the garden, Bhagavan. The father, the master of the garden, is seeing the variety of flowers in the living garden. Only once throughout the whole cycle does Bapdada find such a spiritual garden. Such a spiritual garden with the beauty of such spiritual fragrant flowers cannot be found at any other time. Let's have a few minutes of meditation on this.
Shanti.
Om Shanti. Good night, everyone. Om Shanti. Good night.